to effective exercises is making sure that you can maintain that neutral position with your spine and pelvis as you start to increase the challenge on your abdominals. Today we're going to use the weight of the legs as a little bit of an extra challenge for those abdominal muscles. If your abdominal connection is effective, you'll be able to maintain that space between your waistband and the mat that we talked about earlier. You'll have that neutral position with the sacrum being heavy and a little bit of lift where the lower back is, right about where your waistband is. So beginning, you're going to draw your abdominals inward and upward, lifting through the pelvic floor and gently zippering up on an exhale. Holding that, you take a breath in. Now as you breathe out, you're going to pick one leg up. We call this position tabletop. So the knee's going to come right over the hip, the shin will go parallel to the floor. And then holding there, pausing for a breath in. As you breathe out, that second leg's going to come on up. So if your abdominal engagement is effective, you'll still be able to have that nice little bit of neutral, that space at the waistband, and abs will be drawn inward and upward. One leg's going to go back down to the mat, keeping everything nice and steady, and then the second leg can go back down as well. If the abdominal engagement was not effective, what we'd see is a change in position of the pelvis. So pelvic floor is going to lift, and abs are going to draw inward and upward as you exhale, and then bringing one leg up to that tabletop position. If the core wasn't working properly, as the second leg comes up, we'd see the lower back flatten down into the mat, and the belly's going to bulge outward, and that's telling us that those core muscles are not working properly. Go ahead and one leg go down to the mat, and then the second leg down. The other thing that we might see if the core wasn't working so effectively is an extra arch in the lower back as the leg comes to tabletop. So again, on an exhale, pelvic floor lifting, abs drawing inward and upward, first leg coming to the tabletop. As that second leg comes up to tabletop, we might see an extra arch and a lifting and a rounding in the lower back. Go ahead and bring one leg down, and then the other leg back down to the mat. So a few ways that you can help to make sure that you're in that neutral position is you could take a hand and place it behind your lower back, helping you to see if you're maintaining that neutral position. So as you're coming into that tabletop position, you feel the pressure on your hand with your lower back. And as you exhale, pelvic floor lifting, abs zippering, one leg coming up. And then you'll be able to feel as you bring that second leg up, you don't want to notice an increase in pressure on your hand or a decrease in pressure on your hand. And one leg can go back down, maintaining that pressure, and then the second leg can go back down. Another way that you can do it is using just a hand towel folded up, and you would place that underneath the pelvis and lower back. And again, that's just a little bit of feedback so that you can ensure that you're in the right position and that you're able to maintain that neutral pelvis and spine as you maintain your abdominal connection and use your weight of your legs.